Hey YouTube and Reddit, Senator32 here again with another Coin Talk video, and today we got something a little bit different for you. You know, I generally am posting a lot of coins on this channel that are very expensive and they're already slabbed, and I know that not everyone can afford coins like that, and that's one of the main reasons I like to share them, because at one point I couldn't either, and I loved looking at them. But one thing that everyone can enjoy is what I'm going to show you today. This is actually what I do when I want to buy a coin that's not very expensive or not much over melt. It's something it's a low cost item that I'm constantly keeping a lookout for. And as you see, I'm making a little silver bag of. It's not so little anymore. So basically over the last 10 years or so, I've been picking up world silver that was pre-1840. I kind of just set my own rules, and that's what I wanted to be. So without any ado, let's pour this out and see what we got. And they're all circulated, low-grade examples, stuff that actually saw time in retail. So this is stuff that I would look at in coin junk bins. I'd look at on eBay, basically anywhere that coins are sold, and look for cheap. One of my favorite, like 2 reals from Mexico, from Spain, from Bolivia, all over. They made those. Here you go. Here's an example. This is a Bolivian. Let's make it nice. Let's focus here. Bolivian 8 sols. You can see it's fine to VF condition, probably VF condition. But just a really cool design. You got the 2 llamas on back sitting next to the tree. 1833. About $1 in value in comparative. Oh, this one. Let's see what this one is. There's some very early European stuff. Oh man, what is this? Oh, it's a skilling, Dansk. It's like a Danish area, 1700. Little light piece of silver, incredibly thin. Let's see. Here's an example. Brazil. This is a 960 Reis. And as you can see, really low grade. But something like this, I was able to pick up just because, I don't want to pay too much for these, and it's kind of what I'm hunting for. I was able to pick up this for slightly over spot. It was like $20 or so for a silver dollar crown-sized coin from, the early 1800s. So really neat. Got some, let's see if we can find a good example. Oh, there you go. That's pretty. Got some French, good old French stuff. Again, circulated, even has some issues or marks on it. 1766. It's an ECU, I believe this is called, the denomination. Really neat. I've got some, here you go. British, so George III crown. This has got the wonderful design in the back, but you can see this one's even been cleaned. As you can see, because it's kind of shiny. It doesn't have the darker look you'd expect. But really neat coins, and coins that you can actually handle. You don't need to work. These are coins that if I have friends that come over, I can show them. I can actually talk to them about, versus the other ones, which have to be in bank vaults or basically all sealed away. These you can pick up. So this is a great thaler. It's beautiful. This Madonna thaler, I believe, is what the type is called. You can see though this one dates there at the bottom. 1756 was put on a necklace or a piece of jewelry, so you can see the solder mark right there at the top. But again, I think I paid less than $50 for this, and it's a big piece of silver, much bigger than. Oh, sorry about hitting the camera there. Much bigger than Morgan dollar or something like that. Here you go. It's a 4 real, and you got a Bolivian mint and Potsy, and you can see it's had an old cleaning. But hey, 4 reals are fairly rare. I think I know it's under 100,000 mintage, but they were very, very low mintage coins. If you find nice 4 reals, it's always something to look out for. But the long and short of it is there's lots of half reals and smaller coins. Some hold, some not. But it's a way that you can actually enjoy the history and kind of see, if you were like a shop owner, in 1840, let's say, what you could expect to have to deal with. Because it could have been any of this stuff. You got 8 reals there in the front. You've got the 8 sols there in the back. So you'd have to know, and there were plenty of publications that would tell you essentially what the value was and the exchange rate was between each one. But it's just a really fun area of numismatics that won't break the bank. You can generally stay in and around melt and find stuff that has a lot of history and it's just really neat. You know, a nice portrait 8 real like this, you know, costs you $75 maybe for a really nice one, but you can find them as low as 40 to 50 if you look. So, and maybe if you're not so worried about it being an amazing quality and you just want something with a lot of history in your pocket. This example has lots of chop marks. It's actually kind of attractive. Big wide rim when it was struck, Mexican mint, 1796. So I could waffle on about this for ages, but just wanted to give you guys an idea for a way to collect that won't break the bank, and honestly gives you some of the coolest coins out there. 1810, 960 Reese. So enjoy collecting, never be in a rush, never overpay if you can help it, and look for world coins, because there's a lot, especially here in America, that dealers don't really know and they have in junk bins, and you can find stuff very inexpensive that is quite cool.